Derrick Moore. I'm from East Anchorage, Alaska, 4 years sober. My journey started at around 18 when I was, a prolific high school athlete in the state of Alaska, and things started to turn for the worse there rather quickly. At 18 years old, I got kicked out of school, lost all my scholarships, became a felon, did my first bit of prison time, and became an alcoholic, all in the span of a year. And since then, I spent, every year after that for the next 14 years as either an inmate, a drug addict, or an alcoholic until 2022, the first year in my entire adult life. Not one drink, not one drug, not one day in jail, and here I am today. Stigma has more showed up with people that I interact with, people that are still dealing with shame and grief from their recovery and their addiction. And that's one of my biggest goals and missions, is to break down that stigma. I'm at a very fortunate place where I've regained my confidence within my recovery, and I want to share that with people so that they can regain theirs as well.
What would you tell someone who's struggling right now?
Don't look at the macro, look at the micro. There's a lot of steps that you can take right now that will benefit you in your journey towards sobriety. Sometimes we can look at addiction, like overcoming it, like it's a mountain that you're gonna have to climb, and it took you 10 years to dig that hole. It's gonna take you 10 years to get back up to the top of it. And one thing that I was able to do was start to take positive steps in the right direction, one step at a time. Don't ever minimize, the growth that you can gain from just one step at a time. And sometimes we look at it from the bigger picture and we get discouraged, and the doubt and the fear creeps in, and then we just don't try. And I was stuck like that for years. So if I could have any advice to somebody, is you got what it takes, and one step. Don't ever minimize the benefit from one step at a time. What makes recovery worth it is sharing my story. And the one thing that I cherish more than anything is that direct message, that comment from somebody that tells me, bro, you helped me get sober. That is literally what I live for. That is my shining moment. Those are the best gifts that anyone can give me. You helped my son get sober. You inspire me, you encourage me, you give me hope that my son or daughter can overcome. And of course, I got the ones that you helped me get sober. Those comments, those messages make my day, make my month, make my year, and that's what I live for. That's my purpose. Thank you, Recover Alaska, for naming me a sober hero.